video, I'm going to show you how you can become a dual threat receiving running back like Christian McCaffrey and Alvin Kamara. So if you're a running back, you're ready to improve your route running enhance to really be a dual threat out the backfield, stay tuned and watch the full video because you do not want to miss this. What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video here at desireLess with your host KJ back here again, and we're always here to help running backs improve and get the most out of your abilities and be able to dominate the competition. Today's video, we're going to talk about how you're going to improve your receiving game as a running back while improving hands, coordination, route running, and just the mental blockage of not being able to catch the ball. So like I said, you don't want to miss this video. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Before we get into this, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, join the desireLess crew. We're constantly helping you guys elevate and dominate. And also, if you're interested, join the email list or Discord group. Link to those in the description down below. But once again, as I always say, I understand you guys came here for the meat and potatoes, and that's what I'm going to give you guys right here. So why do running backs need to be good receivers in 2025? As you can see, the game of football is changing. This isn't like it was back in the days in 1980s and 1990s when the running back gets 30 carries and the running back's the most important player on the team. No, the game is different. The rules are different. You can't hit certain players the way you used to be able to hit. So now with rule changes and the evolution of the game, it is now a passing game and a passing era. Just look where the money's going. The money's going to the quarterbacks and the wide receivers. If you're a running back, you're not going to just be able to be a stiff dude with a neck pad who bangs it in inside zone and duo 30 times a game. No, if you want to be a real impact, have a real impact on the game, you got to be like Alvin Kamara. You got to be like a Jameer Gibbs. You got to be like a Christian McCaffrey. Guys who can get the ball in different ways. And one of the things you can do that is improving your receiving skills. It's mandatory as a running back. If you want to play high-level college football and you actually want to make an impact on the field or in the NFL or in any type of football, be able to catch the ball, because now offenses are more complex, the schemes are different. They might have you in the slot, you don't know. So it's always good to have the skill set. So you can be like a Christian McCaffrey where you're a dual threat. Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, like they can play receiver, they can play running back, it doesn't matter. All right, so that's why you need to be a dual threat running back. And obviously everybody knows it's common for a running back to not be able to catch. Not necessarily not be able to catch, but not really have a receiving part of the game, because it's just something you never really worked on. Growing up in football, you just got the handoff. You got handoff and you got busy, and that's how you did your work. But obviously as the game elevates and as you go to higher levels, you're probably not gonna be able to just straight up dominate off a handoff unless you're like Derrick Henry or something like that. But you're gonna have to find different ways to get the ball. And like I said, it's common for running backs not to be able to catch. I know for me, when I was younger and when I was coming up as a running back, and I'm a smaller guy, so I definitely should be able to catch the ball. I didn't have the best hands. When I really noticed I didn't really have good hands like that is when I went to Ohio and they moved me to slot receiver. I was actually a slot receiver because they wanted to use my speed and space. And when I got there, throwing with those D1 level quarterbacks, I was playing with Curtis Rourke, and he's an NFL prospect quarterback this year. He Indiana broke all the records at Indiana for single season and everything. Like, he was putting that thing on the line. I'm like, whoa. I was dropping passes and everything. I was like, man, I was embarrassed. I was like, yo, I gotta get better at this. So it was something that I had worked on over and over again. I looked at, okay, I tried different things. I tried different tactics. And here are the things that I found that was most helpful for me to immediately improve my hands right away. So now, as a running back, I can go out there, receiver, and be comfortable. I can go out there and run any route, catch any ball. I can be at the backfield, catch any route, anything. I'm a dual threat receiving running back, which is needed for my skill set, my niche, and my size at where I play at. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is we got to improve our hands and our hand-eye coordination. So 95% of drop balls from football doesn't even come from not being able to catch. It just comes from the guy just not looking the ball in. A lot of times I see running backs who can't catch, or I work with running backs who can't catch, and I'm watching them. They don't look the ball in, and that's why they can't catch. Okay, so we got to improve our hand-eye coordination. We need to watch the ball hit our hands every time we catch it. Every time we run around, boom, a ball hits our hands. We need to figure out a way how we can train that. And the number one way I found that I can train that is just catching tennis balls. Yes, catching tennis balls is my key thing that I do over and over again weekly, damn near daily. I probably catch tennis balls 6 to 7 days a week, especially at the early time where I was eager to improve my hands. It was an everyday thing. And I feel like tennis balls definitely has trained me to the point where my hand-eye coordination is flawless now. I can, every ball comes to me, boom, it's like the damn Matrix. I'm like, oh my gosh, I catch this, I catch this. Like, my hand-eye coordination to the point where now I can call myself a prominent receiver slash running back. And doing tennis balls, catching tennis balls. So what tennis balls force you to do compared to a football is you throw a ball against the wall, you gotta stare it in, boom, I catch it, stare it in. You throw it off a wall, boom, I catch it, stare it in. And that's the whole purpose, is that you want to train the eye to look it in, because like a football, throw a tennis ball, you're not looking at it, it's too small, you'll miss it. So catching the tennis ball forces you to, okay, I gotta lock in, boom, catch it. So I was doing that over and over and over again to train my eyes to look everything that comes in. So anything comes in, I'm You know what I'm saying? You saw the eye connection. That's how it is. Next we're gonna do is we're gonna improve our grip strength. So along with our hand-eye coordination, when the ball's coming in hot, you have to have strong hands to be able to grip it and hold it and be able to tuck it in. Whether if it's raining, if it's snowing, if it's bad weather, having strong hands will definitely improve your catching ability. So doing things like lifting weights, when you're in the weight room and you're holding heavy dumbbells, you're holding heavy trap bar deadlift, that's all working grip strength. That's all making your hands stronger. So it's critical as you're a running back, you're in the weight room and you're still holding strong weights. Even if you're, let's say in your program, you don't really work that much grip strength, after workouts, go to the dumbbells, get like 100-pound dumbbells, pick them up, hold them, and just hold them. Do like 30-second holds. Or go to a pull-up bar, hold it. Just hold on the pull-up bar, just hold it, working your grip strength. Doing fingertip push-ups, that's one thing that Jerry Rice like to do. Now me personally, I don't like the fingertip push-ups. I like kind of holding stuff, gaining strength that way, like holding heavy weights, because the fingertip push-ups, you can, I damn near messed my thumb up one time doing this. So it's up to you what you can do, but I advise that, and also doing fingertip catches. So you get a football, you kind of just like catch it like that, just working on grip strength, catching it. I like to do those all the time, daily, on part of my catching routine that I get into. So those are ways you can improve your grip strength. Next thing we gotta do is gotta improve our route running. So you got to find ways to get open. You're not just gonna be open. Like if you can't run routes, you're not just gonna, even if you catch or not, you have to run routes. So we have to develop our route running, understand how to deceive the defender, the linebacker, the safety who's guarding us, learning how to use body leverage, understanding the leverage of defenders. If I'm stemming him inside, outside, is he head up? Am I breaking in and out? Am I giving him a little stick, 1-2 stick, double stick? All of that is critical when it comes to route running. There's some things you have to practice. An easy way you can do that is just start doing cone drills, start doing receiver workouts. There's a lot of Instagram receiver coach out there. Go look at their workouts, study what they're doing, study what they say, study what the receivers are doing and how they're doing it, and then do it yourself. Okay, doing cone drills, working on your head face, working on exaggerating your stick, working on all the releases. All of that is going to help you develop your route running. And then also running routes with quarterbacks. There's no better way to improve your route running, improve your catching ability, than actually doing it. So when the quarterbacks and receivers go out there, if you're a running back, go out there too. Run routes at the slot, run routes at the backfield. There's a lot of things you could do to improve your hands and improve your route running. And running routes, actual routes, that's what will help. Devontae Adams says when it comes to improving his route running and how he's able to have elite routes, is that he just goes out there and he runs full speed routes. There's no better way to improve route running than running routes. Okay, so that's another way to help you become a better receiving back. The next thing we gotta do is we gotta get over the mental barrier of not being able to catch the ball. So we have to eliminate the stigma that in your head maybe you can't really catch the ball that well, and that's okay. But now moving forward after this video, we don't think that way, because one, we have a game plan now. We know we need to improve on, we know what we need to do to improve our hands, and then two, we believe that we can catch the ball now. Like once you tell yourself you can't do something, your subconscious mind picks it up and it makes you believe it. Rather, if you actually believe it's true or not, the fact that you thought it, the fact that you said it, your subconscious mind picks it up, because it picks up everything. So now we got to eliminate that mindset that we can't catch. We have to think that, okay, we are a guy who can catch the ball at the backfield. We look at ourselves as a receiving back. I want you to say it right now. We're gonna say it. I'm a receiving back. Okay, I want you to say it right now. All right, 1, 2, 3. I'm a receiving back. Okay, you need to have the mindset, associate yourself with somebody who can catch the ball. And then two, we're gonna build confidence in our hands to the point that we really start believing it, because we're working on it so much. If you keep catching tennis balls, if you keep working on your grip strength, if you keep running routes with quarterbacks and actually catching footballs, you will build confidence. If you build evidence of you catching the ball, that will build confidence. So when you go to practice and go to games, you're not like, oh man, they caught a pass play, I'm feeling worried, or I might not be able to catch it. No, you know how to actually catch the ball. You go out there, you can play loose, and now you're not worried about catching the ball, you're worried about just balling out. Because that's the worst, when you're thinking about holding on to the football, maybe you fumbled, or you're thinking about, man, I dropped the pass. That stuff affects your game plan, so you don't want that to be there. Okay, we got to put ourselves out there. When you're running off to the quarterback, I might feel nervous, because you know you might, at the beginning, you might drop some balls, but that's okay. If you drop some balls, who cares? You understand, and it's something I struggled with when I was younger too, is failure is part of success. And in order you want to succeed, you're gonna have to fail, but not only take it as failure, but take it as a learning experience, because there's two things that can happen. So you go out there and you decide to be bold, and you know what, I'm going to improve my hands, I'm go out there with the quarterbacks and the coaches, and hey, I might drop some balls, but guess what? I get to go out there and get some live reps, one, and two, I get to learn how I can improve my hands, because I dropped some passes. Oh, well, I need to improve that. Or two, you do nothing and you just stay back and you stay in your comfort zone, and you're like, you know what? I'm not a running back, I'm not a catching running back, I'm not a receiving running back, and you associate yourself with that, and now you believe that stigma, and now your subconscious mind takes control of that, and then when you're in the game, you think you can't catch, and then when the ball's thrown at you, you avoid every chance you can hand to catch the ball. No, you don't want that. We need to go out there, put yourself out there, understand it's okay to drop the ball, it's okay to fail, but that's going to help you get better, because if you keep doing it, you're going to become desensitized to feeling that way, and to the point where you're going to build confidence. Obviously your hands are getting better, you're going to build confidence, and then you're going to be able to catch the ball where you don't have that mental barrier blocking you. Going out there catching the ball is easy, because in reality you probably can't catch the ball. A lot of it's just mental. A lot of it's just mental blockage that you think you can't catch the ball, but in reality you can, bro. You got hands, and on top of the drills I just gave you and the things you're going to do, you're really going to have elite hands. Okay, so that's all I got for you guys, how you can become an actual dual threat. So if you enjoyed this video, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel like we said. But anyways, it is your guy KJ. I'll be seeing you later. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And if you're a running back out there and you're ready to improve your hands, and you're ready to actually become an elite receiving threat like an Alvin Kamara, like a Christian McCaffrey, like a Jahmyr Gibbs, a Saquon, and the list goes on. If you're ready to start improving your hands now and you want a plan and system, don't worry, because I have a free 7-day challenge that will help any running back, and I mean any running back, improve their hands and actually become a receiving threat. So if you're interested in that, hit the link in the description down below under dual threat. We have a free workout guide. The 7 days will help you improve your hands immediately. It covers a lot of things that I talked about just now in this video. It breaks it down in workouts and action steps that you can do to improve your hands. So if you're interested in that and you're a running back who wants to improve your hands, definitely go check that out. But anyways, it is your guy KJ. We'll be seeing you later.